Hey there, guys, what's going on? Good evening from Dhaka, Bangladesh. I'm always confused about the time. So, today I want to do a discussion. Hopefully, you are doing good and you like this kind of content. For those who like it, I'm making this content. I like discussing about life, and once in a while, fragrances, once in a while, it's like morning thoughts, but it's not quite morning yet. But I'll just talk about few things, okay? So, today's point is going to be a V2, like version 2 of designer versus niche. Which one you should be looking at, or what are the differences, or what are designer, what are niche. These are very common information. Most people in the fragrance game, they know these things, but there are a lot of people who are new in the community, so to them they're very confused, right? So I'd like to do this talk for everybody, so perhaps it will be beneficial for you. I'm just sharing from my journey, okay? So first of all, fragrances in general is pure love, okay? You, me, all of us doing this for a reason. Why do we do fragrance game? We do fragrance game for various reasons. It takes away our stress. It gives us a hobby. It gives us like an interest, okay? Like to share your collection, like open up, connect with the rest of the world, where people are wearing perfumes, if they have similar taste like yours, or learning, like there are a lot of things, like to consider in fragrance game. So the thing is, for me, my most important thing, I really feel, it's a bit of serious discussion, so I hope you're not that bored. To me, the most important thing is to realize none of us are that knowledgeable, okay? We have to accept it. First of all, I accept it, and when you accept it, then you can only find the room to improve, okay? In every sector of life, you really have to understand, compared to the whole universe, compared to what God is up there, imagine like such big, imagine like a Titanic ship. Compared to that, how big are you? Compared to like just one Everest, Mount Everest, how big are you? You're just a very tiny little existence, like life. But at the same time, privilege of being human beings is that you have the imagination. You can have a whole world inside of you, in your mind. So that's the specialty of human beings. So I'm going a little bit deep, so you'll see where I'm coming from. So the whole fragrance game, like it can unite people, at the same time it can divide people as well, okay? So uh, it happens, not just fragrance world. It's always going to be like um, color, race, religion. People love to divide themselves. That's the whole politics. That's the whole agenda of fighting among people. People talk about I am rich, you're poor, okay? This kind of thing, that complex. So we'll talk about all these. So fragrances, the perfume game. Why do I do fragrance game? Why do I have collection? Why do I do reviews since 2016 every day almost? Because it makes me happy. The whole purpose is knowledge and happiness. That's what I feel. You can buy whatever makes you happy, whatever fragrance, two, three, five. It doesn't matter. No one has to compete with each other. Okay. Many people don't understand this. Okay. They like to think I spend $1,000 million, just a number, just for fun. Let's say the people spend hundred thousands of dollars, and they think that they have better collection, or better choice, or better taste compared to many other people who are not that rich. They have only few designers, or they have, let's say, some clones, and then you mock them, like, hey, your collection is poor. You are not being able to afford niche fragrances, so that you are not very knowledgeable in fragrances. But this same kind of people, they don't really understand that what is designer, what is niche, okay? There is no such thing, in my humble opinion, as true niche, unless the fragrance really has that ingredients that's really exotic, like some say, in-house, some of the houses, they make fragrances, let's say real oud based perfumes, okay? Or uh, you know what could be like Bortnikov. That's a good house. Some good houses, they really make fragrances that they don't smell like anything else. They do their own thing, and they make fragrances like uh, you never smell before. Smells exotic, real musk. Okay, you can tell this is worth like $1,000. Okay, so like not readily available, nothing in common with other perfumes, not a clone, or real ingredients used, something exotic, so those are the things that makes niche really niche. But many niche houses nowadays just have that name and have a huge price tag, nice little presentation. They give you like a like it looks like a Bentley presentation, but the perfume inside, it smells like either Baccarat Rouge or Aventus. So we don't mind. because fragrance game is nothing that serious. Sports, cricket, football, we're very passionate about it, but we take it as a sport in end of the day because it's not about life and death. Okay, but we do feel like it sometimes in subcontinent. We have cricket. It's like our second religion. It's in our blood. Pakistan, India, Bangladesh, Sri Lanka, always fighting and okay, see who's best. And we have even like huge fights on media. So it goes beyond that border. So the thing is, my point of discussion, designer versus niche, is this: what makes you happy, that is the most precious thing. You can be happy with anything you want. Okay, anything you have a perfume oil. Okay, let's say you have I have few perfume oils somewhere. Wait, let me just show you. I have a gift from one of my brothers, Shorab bhai. He gifted me the heritage blend. This is a pure agarwood based oil, and it's very, very beautiful and dark. These are very precious kind of things. Okay, and he loves this. Oh man, this is so rich and so beautiful. Okay, and his taste is kind of like this artisan, or kind of like indie, or oil others. His love is for these natural ingredients, more complex, and he spends a lot of money, but money spent is not the only thing that is under consideration. Some people do love simple things in life. They are not very serious about fragrance collection. They're like deodorant, cologne, hot day, summer's day, they spray, this smells good. You like Prada, L'Homme, you like this kind of fragrances. Nothing wrong with that. So whatever your taste, we respect. You should also respect someone else's taste. Someone like Kuros. I like Kuros, but it's not like I don't wear every single fragrance that smells animalic out there, but I do respect people who wear Antheas, right? So here is the thing, what I really found out, there's nothing wrong with the fragrances, designer, niche, indie, artisanal fragrances, or pure oil. There are many types. There's so much to learn, guys. This is what you realize. And if you claim, like you are a master, very few reviewers in YouTube community, they are true masters. They study, they know about notes. Most of us are like customer oriented reviewers. Okay, like we buy a fragrance, we get a fragrance, or test a fragrance, we give you what it smells like to us, like everyday people, mango people. But what's the problem? There's a problem. There's a problem is people are sometimes like POS. Okay, I'm just telling you, if you do not know piece of something, sometimes, not everybody. What makes the whole fragrance game enjoyable? These people, very same people, they involve politics, they involve like kind of like ego with the fragrance, that we know better than you, we have a better collection, we have everything niche. Perhaps that guy just started yesterday, and one guy's been using fragrance for 15-20 years. Okay, he has been collecting from his dad. He saw his mother's collection, or uncle's collection, or their elder brothers. So they know about fragrances that these people have no clue about. Those niche heads don't have any clue about how many Versace fragrances out there. Okay, but this guy can tell you Dreamer, back of his head, blue jeans, Versace Manu Fresh. He knows this like back of his hand, right? So that's his like sort of like credit. But some niche heads, I'm just going with niche head, then I'll go the reverse side as well. Some niche people, they are the newbies. I have to say this. They just started perhaps in like 2020, 19. They had barely 5-10 fragrances, but they really came to the groups, and so many people are using, show up like their collection. So they feel like we have to contest, you have to do the race. We have to show the others that we are better than them. So what they do, they buy like tons of niche perfumes and sold off all their designers. Okay, and they start calling others like, hey, you are like a newbie, you don't know anything about fragrances, you don't have a niche collection, you don't know anything about perfumes. So see, there is a problem. Those who are wise, they will know what exactly is the problem. Those people are the problems. Okay, very little knowledge, and very kind of like a tiny heart. They like to belittle others, like saying that we know better than you. But unfortunately, we know fragrance game way more than them, right? We have been doing this game, like we have gone through thousands of fragrances. So definitely it's not like you can just go and tell, oh, my collection is everything, your collection is nothing. If you do that to someone else, you are not really a very nice person, first of all. Okay, there's no point you use fragrances, or you show, or you have a page, you can try everything, but your passion is zero. And that's why you will not be able to be successful in your groups. If you do reviews, no, people can tell you are just like a show off. Okay, and people don't like that. If you're just a show off and you just have no passion, no knowledge, you just show a bottle. Like, let's say I have like 10 amouage, hey, bling bling, I have this most expensive, these fragrances, I show the bottle. When people ask you in the groups, what does the fragrance smell like to you? And you just say, I don't know anything about fragrances, then people have zero respect for you. Okay, so learn about perfumes. It's not you fill up your house, okay, with fragrances. You can have 10 trucks worth of fragrance. You can have a whole castle full of fragrances, but you don't know anything. You don't even reach out for your fragrances. What's the use, right? So these kind of things make the fragrance game sometimes bitter. People come to the groups and they lose their passion, they go like, hey, I cannot have like 10 fragrances, 12 fragrances every day. People are saying haul, nothing wrong with those people who can afford it. More power to you. I'm very happy for you. But imagine a student, he has like 5 6 collection. He'll feel this is not my place, this is a place for rich people, right? So in my group, Fragcomm Bangladesh, I try my best to cater everybody and treat everybody the same. Okay, I try to talk about mutual respect. It's the love of perfume. It's not your price tag or what bottles you have. Everybody loves fragrance the same. Okay, just that different people have different affordability. So talking from the other side now. Okay, we bash a little bit of niche people, not niche people, people who are ignorant a little bit. These same people, one other thing, if you went back in time, you'll see in 2016-17 all they had was designer perfume. Suddenly became niche head. So it's good if you learn and you bought accordingly, that's fine. But if you did it to show off, something wrong with it. Okay, paying more money, having like 250 ml of creeds, showing off, I become a king, it's nothing like that. People only respect people who have respect for others. Okay, so the other side, some of the people, they just like to bash everything. They go to Fragrantica, and these perhaps are designer heads. They sometimes say that niche heads are so arrogant. Not all niche heads are arrogant. Some people really have knowledge. Some people really do research and buy the perfumes which are the best of the best of the best. That is commendable. So without knowing someone, don't always say that my clone of $10 is better than your Creed Aventus. It's because I have it, I don't have the Aventus. That's not fair also, right? So you have to have a fair mind. You have to know where you stand and what you pay versus what you get. These are important to understand. If you make an odd comment somewhere, right, it looks kind of funny. Like you go to the group and you say, hey, Aventus is nothing, Pseudonym is the best. Some people will bash you, okay? Some people say like, hey, Pseudonym basically is a clone of Aventus, so the crate goes to Aventus, isn't it? But the other guy will start fighting. It has better performance, it's cheaper, and it's project more, so it makes more sense. Nobody's wrong, but people start fighting for nothing, right? So you cannot come out as a winner arguing, and then you cannot argue with idiots, okay? So you waste your time basically. So time for us to realize fragrance game is only beautiful when you combine, okay? If you start pushing people away that we have more a premium group or we are more knowledgeable, and you just troll others, like, why do you use these trash fragrances of Asaro? Nautica Voyage is a pile of, like it smells like cheap garbage. You just kill basically someone's inspiration or passion. Not everybody has the same sort of mindset, like strongly. Some people will feel very hard. They will just feel like this group treated me very, very badly, and he will just quit the game. It's not the right way to go about it. That's what I feel. So these are all my humble opinion, and you can definitely differ. And always remember, before bragging, the large portion of the world is always 85 to 90%. They are in the mid-range income and below. So if you see a fragrance review, when I do, let's say I do Club Dino Intense Man, it will get like 10,000 views. Whereas when I do a niche perfume, I get like 400 views. Okay, it doesn't get more than that. So there's nothing wrong with the fragrance, but people usually are leaning towards something that's affordable, reachable, that you can find everywhere, like available, or it's the fragrance that will get you like compliments, or it's easy to wear, it smells like something that is you like. Many niche fragrances do not smell kind of I would say definitely not safe. Most real niche perfumes are not safe. They smell like sometimes cow dung, they smell like blood, they smell like semen. Would you like to wear that in public? No, but sometimes you like to wear fragrance for your own self. So that is the goal. If you really like a niche style perfume, you don't care about people's opinions. Some Clive Christian perfumes you wear, or you wear something that is what's that fragrance house called? They have everything oud, Spirit of Dubai or something like that. I think I never tried anything from it, by the way. But when you wear oud, real agar oud, I just showed you just now, the Abdul Samad Al Qureshi Heritage Blend, I can assure you, if I wear this, out of 10 people, not a single person is going to compliment me unless they know about attars, oils, or they have that kind of taste for it. Okay, it's something dark, something earthy, something like, from deep down of the earth, so really strong and complex. That one person only will compliment me. But if I wear, let's say, Prada L'Homme, out of 10 people, if not everybody, let's say, compliments, but out of 10, I can safe to say 7 people will compliment me on this. But that is just one fact. Different people wear different fragrances for different reasons. Okay, so it's a whole world out there. So basically, end of the conversation, my suggestion to you is, always realize, no matter what religion you're from, no matter what country you're from, how rich or poor you are, uh, the most rich thing is heart. Like, make it more richer, instead of feeling jealous, talking about others, or just, let's say, just try to belittle others. When you don't look at yourself, when you point someone, at someone like this, your other 3 or 4 fingers, like, they always like, okay, two are pointing at you, 3 are pointing at me, right? So rather than talking about other people, look at yourself, build yourself. Okay, if you love a fragrance game, do not compete with others. You can never win a race in fragrance game. You can have 1,000 and the guy will have million. What you gonna do, right? You'll never win, and in the end you'll feel you wasted your money and time, and you have no space in your house, absolutely. And many of your fragrance went bad, collecting dust, and you sell everything off. In the end, it will not make a very good memory for you. Okay, so no matter where you are in the fragrance game, whatever you use, enjoy it. We respect it. Learn to respect others. That's what makes the fragrance game beautiful. And instead of talking about people or kiss people's ass, perhaps it's better to look at ourselves and respect ourselves. All right, because if you don't respect yourself and you just nobody, just a troll, you use a fake name, talk about others, you are nobody. You don't exist, right? So be a real human being, use real profiles, use fragrance, and enjoy. Be proud of what you wear. You don't have to feel bad at all. Even if you wear CK perfume, so what? We all use CK perfumes. We are proud to say it. Don't be a phony. Like, I never use. I was born with a spoon of niche perfumes. No such thing. All right. So I am a common man. That's how I'm talking. If you find any of my discussion to be personal or hurtful or something, I did not intend it for you. I'm just saying, do the right thing. Really think. Then people will like you and respect you. That's as simple as that. Okay, so hopefully we'll continue our fragrance game. As long as we love it, we do it out of passion. And if we lose our passion, we should not do it. Okay, because sometimes sickness gets to us. The addiction part is very, very dangerous. You cannot come out of it. You think you're gonna walk away, and then immediately next day you're gonna spend up $1,000. That's it, right? So know what you're doing, do research, and know which fragrance you really want. Okay, and also, if you move slowly. Do not start with like Aventus. Okay, there's nothing wrong with it, but then you'll have high expectation from every single other perfume and compare. Okay, every single fragrance has its own beauty. So learn more, appreciate more, and realize the fact that we don't know much. All right, thank you very much for watching, and always love you guys. Thanks for the support and the posts in the group, and stay strong. Corona is still here, so hopefully one day we'll be like the Corona situation will be over. We can go out of the like our house, live our normal life, see our friends, restaurants, take off our mask, and we don't have to just constantly, do all those things that we do. Hopefully you go through this time. All right, so I pray for all of you, and those who you lost your family members, I always send my love and prayers to you. Okay, take care guys, see you soon, bye bye.